knowledge and motivation cross, right? At the peak of motivation. Saying that it's knowledge is power, that I feel like lately with of course, the amount of information that's out there, a lot of people really believe in that. And to a certain extent, I do believe, yes, knowledge is power, but I think action on that knowledge, that's the real power, right? Where we're actually doing the things and, getting our hands dirty and taking action, right? Because we actually came up with this theory a few episodes ago. We call it the content learning paradox, if I'm not mistaken. And it is pretty much, as you're consuming information, and this is something that I actually realized after looking internally, because I was that person that I'm like, I'm still kind of are that I'm like, I love to learn. I'm like, oh, let me dig into this. And I just start investigating and reading, taking notes, everything, but not necessarily taking action, right? So the content learning paradox is, imagine a graph and you have one line going up consistently, and that is your knowledge. This is all the things that you're learning, right? And then there's another line, which is your motivation, that starts going up as well as you learn. So as you're learning new things, you start getting motivated, you start, envisioning yourself doing these things, taking action, and then you keep learning and learning and learning instead of taking action. And there's a point where knowledge and motivation cross, right? At the peak of motivation. That's the perfect moment for you to take action, right? When you have, certain basis of knowledge on what you're going to do. On your case, Colton, was I learned how to repair my phone. Now I'm going to take action, right? For us was, now we know how to edit and repurpose content. Now we can take action of it. But in that specific moment, if we decide to just keep consuming information, our motivation starts decreasing because we overwhelm. Now there's so much things in our head that we're like, man, this is so much. How can I do this, right? And all these self-limiting beliefs starts popping up, and you're like, oh wow, can I actually do that, right? Or now your to-do list is 100 items instead of one item, and your motivation, bam, just sink to the ground, and you never took action, right?